What is the problem of this generation? Why has it become very challenging for people to become successful in this day and age? Why does it seem like although all the factors, all the indicators, all the opportunities are available, many youth are still enslaved and cannot become what they are meant to be and cannot build and become successful as they are expected to be? I think that this generation has become very delusional and people cannot make decisions that will ultimately transform their life. There are many people who have certain mindsets and attitudes that is making them not to become successful, and that is why this generation is experiencing the rate of failures and chaos and the unsuccessfulness and dissatisfaction in our society. On the podcast today, I want to share with you key problems that I have identified of this generation and provide you with some strategies on how you can overcome and deal with these challenges so you can become successful and set yourself apart from the population. It is important you understand that what I want to share with you on the podcast today are things that are going on in the society. They may not be conventional issues, but I'm going to be looking at them from a different perspective to help us to really understand the things that are going on and, most importantly, help you so you can become successful. So the question then is, what is the problem with this generation? Number one is the spirit of entitlement. This generation has become too entitled than required. There are people who feel by the virtue of the fact that they know you and they have seen you, you are supposed to do something for them. There are people who think because they have attended university, have a first degree or have an MBA, they must be employed by companies and be paid a specific amount of salary. Listen to me, your entitlement doesn't give you anything. That delusional nonsense does not guarantee you anything. Listen, nobody is responsible for your life. Nobody is responsible for your decisions. Nobody is responsible for the outcome of your life. You decided to go to the university. You decided to have a first degree. You decided to have an MBA. So you don't determine how the world is run if you have not reached that level yet. Listen to me. The mere fact that you have a degree, you have an MBA, you have an MSc or whatever it is that you have had or whatever certificate it is that you have, that doesn't guarantee you unemployment. That doesn't guarantee you a specific amount of salary that companies should be under obligation to pay you. Listen, you must come out of that entitlement mentality. You cannot become successful if you are entitled. I've seen a lot of youth who are wasting their life, although there are a lot of opportunities available. I've seen people who are like, hey, listen, I have a first degree. I'm looking for a job. Then you ask them, hey, how much is your salary? They're like, oh, okay, I have to be paid 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. If not, then I won't work. Then I'm like, okay, what value are you adding to the marketplace? What are you bringing on board? Yes, I have first degree. Anything below this I can't take. And I'm like, are you okay? Yeah, it will be better for me to stay at home. Yeah, stay at home and be broke. Stay at home and don't make any noise. Stay at home and stop blaming the government. Stay at home and stop blaming entrepreneurs and business owners. Stay at home and continue in your miserable life, because the spirit of entitlement must be killed, must be dealt with. You cannot be entitled just because of who you are. Listen, nobody is responsible for your life. You have to understand that your destiny is in your hand. Not even your parents, not the government, not your teacher, not your school, nobody is responsible for your life. You want to become successful, take responsibility for your life. 100% responsibility. So that is the first issue. That is the first problem of this generation. The spirit of entitlement. It's becoming too much. There are people who think that, when they complete school, somebody should be able to offer them scholarships so they can continue their education. Are you better than the person hawking on the street to pay their fees? Are you better than the people who are doing all manner of small jobs to be able to gather some money and take themselves to school? You think because you are poor or you are intelligent or you are this, everybody should come and support you? No. We need to be able to raise a generation, raise people who take responsibility for themselves. We need to be able to raise a generation who can own their life, who can take decisions that will influence their life. The begging is too much. The dependency is too much. The nonsense going on is too much. It must stop. That is the first problem, the spirit of entitlement.